folks. Good to see you again. Mike Newmeyer, Owings Mills, Maryland, your friendly neighborhood financial advisor, although our neighborhood is pretty wide now, all over Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Delaware, and Washington, D.C. When I started this business in 1999, the first thing I did was life insurance, and we've continued to do it, although most of our work is in retirement investments and so on. But I want to bring back to focus life insurance because that's oftentimes a very important component in estate planning and retirement planning and so on. So all I'm going to do today is tell you the difference between the different kinds of life insurance. Now we represent a lot of companies, all very highly rated companies. And we always operate in the best interest of our clients to put them in the right kind of insurance, make sure they understand it, and find the best value at the best, the best products and the best values and so on. We have access to dozens of companies, and we have rates on all of them and prices on all of them. So let's start out with the most common. Number one is term insurance. Now, term insurance, typically 10, 20 years and so on, 20 being the most popular, is for people that are raising a family typically, and want to make sure there's something there if there was some accident or something and one of the parents were gone. If the breadwinner was gone, particularly important. So that's a very important component for young people to have and so forth. All right, that's term insurance. The second thing that is the second category, of course, is permanent insurance. Now, permanent insurance can be a number of different products. The most commonly known is probably whole life. And whole life is a wonderful product if you're going to keep it for your whole life, especially. But it's also, they all have death benefits. So obviously, they always serve that purpose too. But within term insurance, you have no cash value accumulating. But in whole life and in all permanent life insurance policies of all kinds, you have the accumulation of a cash value that is available to you and that you can take out, and you can take it out without any taxes. Okay, and we show you how to do that. And typically you can take out, as much as 75% of the cash value out of a permanent life insurance policy and still keep the death benefit in place. So we always make sure that the death benefit is going to be covered, if you're taking money out. We protect your interests in all situations. So that's whole life. I'm giving you the very simple concepts of what these things are about. I mean, I'm available. You come in, we'll go through everything. All right, so that's whole life. Then you have Index Universal Life. Now, Index Universal Life is also a permanent life insurance policy, okay? And it grows based on the indexes, S&P 500 particularly. In the case of the whole life, you're basing your growth on interest, on just plain ordinary interest. So that's the difference between the two of those. And then in Universal Life, which is a variation on Universal Indexed, you're basing that only on interest too. So the one that has the most possible growth, of course, is the Index Universal Life policy. And, over the last several years, it's averaged around 6% or 7% a year in growth. So that's a pretty good number. And so those are the three kinds of products. But basically, always they fall into the category of term life or permanent life. The downside, incidentally, on term life is that when you reach the end of the term, then you will see most probably an increase in the cost if you want to keep it in place. It's not built for life. It's built for a term. Those are the important things. And if you buy term insurance, you want level term. You don't want any renewable term where the rates go up each year. You want absolutely level term. So those are important factors involved in life insurance. If you call me on the telephone, I can give you some ideas on the rates. We have the best products and the best rates. That's what everybody says. We don't set the rates though. We're dealing with dozens of companies. They're the ones that provide it. They're all competing. They all try to do, the best they can to get their share of business. And we know the companies and we know the ratings and we can help you get the best insurance for you. All you have to do is call me at 410-902-0464, Mike Newmeyer, and we'll go from there. Thank you.